So I just stopped in today just to chat a little bit. Freestyle, you know, on freestyle, we talk about any and everything. Don't matter what it is. You guys put it in the comments, or if you call in, we talk about it here. So my people, today let's chat. I want to bring something up to you guys. I want you to put your comments in the comment section, your opinion as well on this one. I'm curious about what you would do if you were in this position. A couple, man and woman, together, and this man told the lady that he's a businessman, right? A businessman. That's what he does for a living. He never really elaborated on what kind of job he does or what kind of business he's into. So she gets involved with the guy. Come to find out, this so-called businessman is only a businessman working at Walmart part-time. So I want to know, right? If you put yourself in that lady's shoes, would you stay with him? Do you think that he lied by saying that he's a businessman? Then she find out that he's not only working at Walmart, but part-time. So Michelle Stanton is saying, LOL, yes, he lied. Red flag, run. All right. So that's what the lady's saying as well, right? That he lied. Claim he's a businessman, but only working at Walmart part-time. What kind of businessman are you? And he is saying, well, Walmart is a business. So technically, I did not lie, is what he's saying. But it all boils down to that you lie, because businessman, when somebody hear that I'm a businessman or that someone is a business person, they're thinking, okay, well, maybe this person got their own business, or maybe they're working at some type of other company, or just doing something self-employed that is their own business, right? But he's saying, technically, I didn't lie. Walmart is a business and I work there, but to me, he lied. He lied. And yes, red flag number one, I would have run away from him. Because the same way how he tell you that he's a businessman, he could say he ain't married, he ain't got no children, he ain't got no girlfriend or no woman out there. He can tell you all them things. He can tell you that his mama passed away. He ain't got no family, so he really need your help, or he really need you in his life. All of those things he could tell you. Then turn around and say, well, technically, I mean, they're not close to me. You know, they live in another state, so it's not like I lied. Deborah P said, I would leave him. He lied to me. Yes, he did. Because he had the nerve to say, well, Walmart is a business, so technically I didn't lie. I mean, I told her I'm a businessman, and Walmart is a business, but part-time. You working, that's not a businessman. No, it's not. He needs to look at the definition of businessman. I think that he felt ashamed to be working part-time. A grown man working part-time at Walmart and looking for a woman. So I think that because he was so ashamed of what he does, that he lied to that woman just to get her to be with him or to get in a relationship with him, because he figured, oh, maybe if he gets her in this relationship, wine and dine her, oh, she would forget. She would forgive him for that little lie that he claimed. Technically, I didn't lie. I was like, this man got to be kidding me. Seriously. And he's saying it with expression like he think he's right. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what are you ladies doing? You're going to walk away from that relationship, or are you going to forgive him? What are you going to do, truly? Because then the question is, even if you forgive him, part-time, a grown man working part-time, that means that if you go with him and y'all ever live together and he still got that job, what's going to happen? You're going to be paying for most of the stuff at wherever y'all living. Rent, mortgage, whatever it is. All the bills gonna fall on you, because that man is only working part-time. The most thing he might be able to do is pay for his car insurance, put gas in his car, and maybe pay his car payment, if he can be able to do all of that. So red flag big time. I see you, Janice Joseph. Sorry, darling. See you all. I see you all as you're joining. Dolores, welcome everyone. So today is just giving your opinions here, my people, on this one. Again, this is a freestyle. Anything put in the comments. It doesn't matter what it is. We just catching cruise here on this man, and he is a B man. Not saying that a W man won't pull that as well, because we know that they would, because there's a lot of them out there as well that they don't work either, right? But Linda Mohammed said, good morning, Sweet Peach. I will get rid of him quickly because he should have been honest up front. But why do you think the man wasn't honest, right? I think, in my opinion, the man was ashamed to see that at his age, a grown man, he only working part-time at Walmart. But even so, he should have still been honest, because maybe he had a full-time job somewhere else. Maybe he just, that's all he could get right now. Only God knows. But any man that got a part-time job, hello, he could go and get another part-time one and make it one. You understand? Instead of just working part-time and telling people you're a businessman. That's a sign right there, so of a liar. A liar, and you don't want to be in a relationship with nobody like that, period, right? Get a hard-working man, and even if we know things happen in life, right? Sometimes you got a full-time job, you're working, you could pay everything that you normally pay, and then something happens, you always get cut or something else. But no, red flag. The lady was like, no, he is not no businessman. He is not. He lied, and the man said, no, I didn't. Technically, I didn't lie. Walmart is a business, but not your business, right? Is what I thought to myself. So, yes, my people, put some more of your opinions in the comment section there. So, my people, come on, interactive session. And if there's any men out here in the house, hey, put yours in there as well. Would you have done that? Meaning to lie to the woman, or would you have told her the truth from the jump start? If she want to be with you, if she want to be in the relationship, she would. If not, she would say, you know what? No, I don't think it's going to work out. But should a woman, should a woman discriminate on a man who has a part-time job, whether it's at a Walmart or wherever it is? It all depends on the circumstances, to be honest. It really depends. Because you might go and hook up with one of them ones that is their mama's boys that living with their mama, and they're working at stores, whether it's Walmart like him, part-time, and that's why he didn't want to look for nothing else. Because guess why? Because his mama is allowing him to do it, and she's probably paying for most of the stuff in the house. So people like that, hello, they're red flags, right? Red flags right there. So, As a matter of fact, I'll tell you right here today as well. Me personally, if I meet any man out there and he tell me that he's still living with his mama and he's 30, 35, going up in them 40 age, something wrong right there. So with that picture already to me, all right? Especially if he in between jobs, or he only got a weekend job here and there. Something wrong with that picture right there. So I would say not to go forward with that, because that might be one that want to come and live with you to live off of you, because he was living off of his mama, and his mama was allowing him to do it. But Ruth Garden say, once you come to me with your first impression of greatness and promises, I don't want you. Let me find out for myself. True, period. You're right about that, because if they're giving you promises, whether man or woman, and they don't keep up or keep good on their promises, red flag there so too, right? Red flag right there so. I always say let your actions speak louder than your words. If you promise somebody something or say you're going to do something, follow through with it at least, At least do that. I like to live by that, and that's just who I am. I do my best to follow through with my promises. So, yes, men like that, no way. That's a sweet talker right there that wanted to wine and dine her with a businessman talk in his mouth. Because he wanted her to believe that, hey, I got it like that. You know what I mean? I'm a businessman, So she probably thinking, damn, businessman, let me talk with this one and see where this goes. Until she found out later, and all hell break loose. So apparently she don't want him no more, but he said, technically I didn't lie. So what is the problem? Oh God, Jesus, take the wheel. I see you in there, King Raphael. Thank you. So nobody else ain't got no No opinions on this one here, so nobody at all. Come on now. There's plenty of women in here that if this situation came across your path or in your eyes, you would have run away probably too. Truly. Because no woman out there should be sitting back and taking care of no hard working, no hard able big grown man, sorry I should say. No grown man that is able to work just like you. No, you shouldn't do it. No, no, no. If you with a man and any man lost his job, that's a different situation right there. So that's different. You were together, the man was working, he lost his job. Right now he looking for another one. All right, you hold down things till he find another one. But when you realize that he home and sitting down and he playing games and doing this and flipping the channels and he ain't online looking for no jobs, filling out no applications, not doing none of that, no, no, no. That's when you gotta put your foot down and say something. Speak out. Otherwise, the man will enjoy that kind of life. And guess what? He ain't gonna never get a job. And you're gonna be forever paying everything and upset every day and keeping your mouth shut. Don't live like that either. No. Raphael said that's so kind-hearted. Yes, indeed. My people. Good morning, Margaret Wood. I see you in there. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day as well. No, that's not the way either. Let me tell you guys something. When you have your children, especially boy children, you have to let them understand and learn the value of working hard and working for what they want. Not just giving them and giving them. Because if you keep giving them, they ain't going to want to work. It's coming too easy. Too easy. My son, when he was 15 and he was clocking up there to be 16, I told him straight up. I said, Michael, when you turn 16 in February, start looking for a job. Your sister did it without me even telling her. I said, on the day of your sister's birthday, she submitted plenty of applications without me even telling her. So you start looking for a job from the time you turn 16. I don't care if you go on your day of your birthday, the next day start looking for a job. Just like that. And guess what? Within before 3 months, he already had a job. Because I help pull some strings too. I tell you, apply here, apply there, and you're going to work. Okay? Basically is what I told him. Caddy says some men like women to take care of them and they walk beside her like a pretty boy. Exactly. You are correct about that. While she out there working, he enjoying laying down, sleeping till late, rolling over, flipping the channels. Sometimes they're not even cooking. For the woman, she got to come home and cook and do all these things. And just allowing the men to just live freely. No, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. You're worth more than that. Plenty more you're worth than that. And for me personally, when my son turned 16, when he got the job, obviously now I had to take him, right, in the evening when he comes from school. Because I think they gave him Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, a few hours. Then when he got to the age of getting his permit, I encouraged him to get that going too, because I'm not going to be driving him to work every day. So he got his permit, and when he got his driving license, I said, boy, when you're ready here, here's the keys, but just make sure that you pay attention to when you're driving out there on the street, okay? Don't go and crash my car. That's all I told him. Because since I was working at home, I didn't need a car. So I would tell him, drive safely. When you're coming home at night, please be careful. Because by the time you get off, it's about maybe 8:30 or 9. Because I think in Florida, when you're that young, you can only work till a certain time at night. So that was it, my people. He was driving himself to work after a while, and I was happy. But Brenda Wood said, true, but a lot of men want women to support them. And you are right about that. And where they get that from? Sometimes from growing up, the way how they grew up or how they were raised. Where they get that mentality from? They just grew up and became like that? No, it's how they were raised, in my opinion. I'm just saying. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't want their children to work when they go into school at the same time. But hello, you got Saturday, you got Sunday, that you can let them go and do a few hours of work, especially boy children. So that way they understand and they learn the value of working hard and making it happen. Not you sitting back and every time you get paid, you giving them a little something and you think they're going to want to work? They're not going to want to work, my people. No way. Don't do that. And not only did my son go to work and drive my car, let me tell you something. Make sure you put gas in that car. Because half the time I'm working at home, sometimes the car ain't moving till I go out on the weekend to the grocery store or whatever. And then when they start having or the delivery, I was barely even going to the store. Put gas in that car, boy. And I said, and not only that, you got a cell phone that I got for you. Let me tell you, start putting $50 for that cell phone bill too. I gave them responsibilities, all right? But Catty said, pretty boys don't cook, man. How they gonna cook, CC? They don't want to get burned. They don't want all that heat to be in their face, right? They're gonna affect their skin. Of course, they're not gonna cook, Catty. I love that. They don't cook. They don't clean. No, none of them things. So please, my people, don't think like, oh, they're too young to work. No. I've been working and doing stuff since I was about probably 14, 15. And this was planting things, planting stuff in the ground, right? So it's not going to harm them. It's not going to do them anything. It's going to learn them the value of hard work is what it's going to do. Selma said, I think he misspoke and she misunderstood the meaning of businessman. At least he is not on the couch playing games all day. Yeah, but he lied and he's only working part-time. And for a grown man, if he can only get part-time at Walmart, hello, he can go and work somewhere else for another 20 hours or 25 hours. No, that's not no excuse. No. That ain't no excuse. So that one day, so he will have to go and live somewhere else, boy. I'll go with some other woman. No way. But Grace says some men, they like to do half job and take care of home. Washing, cooking, go to the supermarket, do shopping. Yeah, there's some men that do all of that. And the women are okay with it because they feel like, okay, the man is doing some hours. They're doing all these other things. I don't have to stress. Yeah, some people like that, right? But I don't know. That ain't for me at all. I'm sorry. That kind of thing there so ain't for me. Let me be the one doing the cleaning and cooking, and you go there, you do 40 hours or 50, whatever is needed. I see you, Didi. Oh, thank you so much, darling. Thank you all. Okay, Raphael, you're responding to Catty. Raphael said, that's not really good enough because you weren't responding. Sorry. That's not really good enough because Bible chose us as the king of the house and women should support as the queen. We should support and help each other kind-heartedly. Amen to that, Raphael. I agree with you on that. You know how many men out there that they got, that the wives are working and the men are really diligently looking for work, but they can't find anything. They ain't getting nothing. They're going to interviews, but still ain't getting no work. And those men just feel so helpless that they can't help to provide around the house or help do things. They just feel really helpless. That's why I can't understand the ones that ain't even making no effort. How do they feel as a man, truly? I'm trying to understand it. How do they feel? They're not making the effort. They don't want to work. As a matter of fact, they make the woman believe that they're looking for a job, but they ain't looking for nothing. They're just chilling and relaxing and watching their shows and whatever they want to do. Deborah P. said, we know one of them, doctor, we are not calling no name. Oh my God, that's one that want to live on the back of everybody else other than going and do hard work, right? I can't picture that person when they were actually doing some sort of work. Were they just there to look at the women? Was that what was the excitement for them of being there? I don't get it, right? Carolyn Cox says, Sweet Peach, you have to go. I'm telling you. Exactly. And men, don't get us wrong again. It is okay if you were working and then you're out of a job now. You got to look for one. And the woman could see that you're making the effort to look for a job. The woman could see that you making efforts, right? But not you just chilling and, oh, let me cook. This is going to make her happy after watching TV all day, playing games, maybe online, chatting with a few women. And then you look at the clock. Oh boy, it's 3 o'clock. She gonna be here by 4:30 or 5. Let me jump up quick and make a dinner, tidy up the place, because some will do that as well. But Raphael said, men like me like to cook very well. I believe you, King Raphael. I believe you, and that's awesome. And I know you're a hardworking man as well. Linda M said he could have easily told her the truth about the part-time job and start showing her that he is going to do better than that. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? Let's say, for instance, this man was probably working 20 or 25 hours, right? Hello, there's other companies out there. Whatever you're doing at Walmart, whether it's customer service, whether it's stocking the shelf, there's other places. They got other supermarkets out there. They got Target. They got so many things online. Go on Indeed.com. It's Indeed. There's some other websites that you can go and find jobs on. I mean, it can be done. It can be done easily just like that. You know what I mean? So there's no excuse. And when you go on Indeed and you sign up and you get your resume together and you upload it and you tell them what you're looking for, they will find you matches. Every day Indeed will send you jobs. I'm telling you. Even when I didn't think that I could get a job in a matter of weeks, I had my resume on Indeed for years and years, and I just went on looking for something. And just like that, I got a job at the airport, Orlando International Airport in Florida. Just like that, from Indeed. And I was shocked, right? And I went through all the testing and everything that they put you through, and that was it. So jobs are out there. And there were plenty others that also had offered me positions as well from that same Indeed. But that was a couple of years ago. But Donna Lynn said, it all depends on the individual. I have my son who is 36 and live with us. After college, he worked at TSA for 6 years, then switched jobs. Now he's a fireman for 7 years. There you go. Look at that. But that's what I'm saying. He is making the effort. He is not at your house or, just cruising and sitting back and thinking that, hey, I ain't got no mortgage, no rent to pay, no bills. Let me just do whatever I can or whatever. Yeah, your son is different, Donna Lane. So it really depends on the individual, There's plenty of people out there that work in one job. Then they say, you know what? I need to work. I need to do something else. I need to do some extra hours or get a part-time few hours on a weekend or something like that. It really depends on the individual and the child. There's plenty of people that raise very lazy children out there. Sonia Pink, thank you so much for 100 stars. They raise lazy children because they didn't allow the children again to be doing things that could learn them the values of hard work and working hard for what you want. You think that if Mark come and tell me that he want a new pair of shoes, which he always would tell me he wants something, I would tell him, boy, them shoes cost what? $100? Boy, get out of here. He said, Mom, I'm going to work for it. I'm going to do this or clean this or take out the trash. Mom, tell me what I can do so that I can get these shoes. And I would always find some work for him to do, whether it's cooking, whatever, washing laundry, whatever. I'm going to find something for Mark to do. That's just me. Thank you again, Sonia Pink, for the 100 stars. Appreciate you all for the stars. So it means to say that if you bring up children, always giving them this, giving them that. I want this. I see this girl at school with this, or this boy at school with this, or I want this new video game. And then you say, okay, I'm going to get paid Friday. Just like that. You are just giving. You are not saying, you gotta work for this. You gotta take out the trash for the next 4 weeks when it gotta go out, or you gotta clean the dishes or whatever. Learn them the values of hard work, not just giving just like that, freely because they asked for it. No, don't do it like that, because you're going to be raising children the wrong way, because they're going to always think that everything in life is going to come easy to them. Always. If Mark want $5, Mark would text me. Mom, what can I do for $5? Let me think about it, Mark. is what I'm going to tell him, even if I'm working. Then I will say, Mark, prepare my lunch. When I come off on my break at 1:30, make me this or make me that. That's if he's home from school. He going to do it. And he going to type back and say, Mommy, can I earn the $5 when I do that? And I going to say yes. That's just it. Thank you, Mildred, for listening. Thank you so much. That is why when my two oldest kids left the house, one left my daughter left when she was 22, and my oldest son, he left when he was 21. That's why I did not have no doubt in my mind that they're going to come back home or that they're going to fall behind or can't pay the rent where they live in and got to come back at me. I had no doubt. Why? Because of how they were raised. They understood the values of paying bills and making sure that you pay your bills on time and don't let them stack up. They understood all of that. So that's why I had no problem with them. And my daughter's been gone for 5 years and she's still doing okay. Yes, they might have some hiccups here and there in between jobs if they lost. But my daughter is the one that will work three jobs if you give it to her. Caddy says, Simply Sweet Preach, pretty boys do not make efforts. They are born pretty and expect favors for their pretty looks. And Caddy, you are right. They're born a certain way. They continue to be raised that way. They got the latest brand name shoes, school backpack, the clothes, all of this. And who giving it to them? The parents. Those are the ones that spoil them, right? So they continue to go through that life of looking pretty and getting everything easy. So are they going to want to work hard when they get to a certain age? No. It's going to be very hard for you to even get them to work hard and for you to even tell them to go and find some work and pay bills too, you know, because of how you raised them. So Lorraine Dawson says, sometimes the parent do a great job and the kid is just straight mean too. You are right as well. They turn out still mean, lazy, the whole 9 yards. So you are right also, because nobody knows how their children going to turn out. You could raise them the best to your ability. You don't know. But the ones that are giving them, feeding them the spoon right there, instead of drawing it out, that's not good for them either. You're raising them okay, but the values of hard work and maintaining, and also how to take care of a house, whether it's paying bills or whatever, those are things in this life that you have to make sure that you're doing for your kids. Because guess what? Say one day you're not here and that child is 25, still living at your house. You're doing everything for them. They ain't working nothing. Or maybe they're working 1 day, 2 days a week, and then you're not here anymore. Wouldn't you be worried and concerned about how that child gonna make it? Wouldn't you be? Especially if there's no family members close by, or the family members are not even bothered with you or the children. Wouldn't you be worried? When I became a single parent, right, back in 2011, all I prayed to God is, God, please allow me to live to see my kids get to an age where they could take care of themselves. That was my prayer. That was my wish. And when my daughter left, I said, Lord, thank you. At least the oldest one is old enough to take care of the others if anything should happen to me at that point, because I know that she knew responsibilities and what to do. So when the second one left, I was like, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Now it's only Mark to go. But again, I know that if I'm not here today, Mark is going to be okay. Love My Pen said, both my girls started working at age 15. Look at that. The oldest bought a home and moved out after college at the age of 23. Wow. Awesome. Good job. It's good to teach kids the value of hard work. Amen and amen. Look at that. 23 years old and bought a home already. That's awesome, darling. Congratulations to your daughter and congratulations to you as well. Because again, it starts from home. That's where it starts from, not from school, from the house is where it starts from. Daphne Niels, thank you so much for 100 stars, darling. Appreciate you. It starts from home. Don't wait till children go to school to think that the school got to teach them this or the school got to teach them that. No. It's you, the parent. The school is to teach them learning and so forth, but you, the parent, got to teach them other values of how to maintain without you if you're no longer here, you know? So Those are things that you should be concerned about. And for me personally, truly, it's not only that I was asking God to allow me to live to see my children to an age where they could take care of themselves. I'm not saying that I ain't had nobody that would if I wasn't there. But the dad was locked up. My mom was in Barbados. My sister, was living in New York. So I know my sister was stepping in a heartbeat to be there. But still, yeah, as a mother, you personally, you want to be there to see them get where they could take care of themselves and know that, okay, wow, all right, I did it. You know, they're on their own, they can do fine. And that's what it's all about, you know. So Keisha, Franklin, Neil, I see you. And I see you guys as you're joining in. That's what it's all about. And then some people, they feel like, oh, I think that they're too harsh on the kids. You shouldn't be so harsh on the kids, this and that. Sure, don't be harsh. Nobody ain't telling you that you gotta be harsh and mean and do all these things to them, no. But teaching kids values of hard work and maintain a life and other things, that's not being harsh to them. No, it's not. Love Line Pen, she said, thank you much. You're welcome, darling. That's not being harsh to them. No, it's not, my people. Trust me. Even me personally, when my daughter got her job, she said, Mom, which bill do you want me to pay? I said, Tiffany, you make that decision. This is what I pay. The light bill. Guys, get this video some more likes, please. I said, this is what I pay. I got the light bill, the cable bill, which is cable and internet. Don't worry about the cell phone bill right now, but you can choose one of those. And I think I had a water bill. She asked me, Mom, how much is this one? How much is this one? How much is that one? The water bill obviously was the lowest bill, right, that I have. Guess what? My daughter bypassed the water bill that was the lowest and said, okay, Mom, you know what? I'll pay the cable and internet bill, which I think at that time it was. I had cable, internet, and phone because I needed the landline since I was working at home. Those three together was about $100 and maybe $20, $30 a month. So my daughter would give me that per month to pay that bill. And then she would say, you know what, Mom, since I got a phone under your plan and I'm paying for the iPhone as well, I'm going to put $50 towards that bill. Just like that. She was working one job, which was only working a few days per week because she was still in school. And then as my daughter's schooling was coming to an end, she said, Mom, oh, I forgot to tell you, I got another job. I'm going to be working over there 2 days per week and then 3 at the other. I'm like, wait, how are you going to do all this? You know you got to go to college, right? She's like, Mom, I can do it. Yes, I know I got to go to college. And that's why I tell you, give that girl 3 jobs, she will take it. I don't know. I used to ask her, how are you going to fit all of these jobs into one? Like, you're not going to get sleep. You're not going to get that. She said, Mom, I'll be fine. I need to buy a car. I need to do this. Oh, my, that girl was too much. But Grace said, I have 3 children from same father, same mother. But they are so different. All they work from early age. With 12 age worked. Other from 15, other from 14, they work. Wow. Till today. But the younger son, he loves to spend money out a lot. Sometimes he does not pay his bills. What? He does not pay his bills. I have to pay for him. So different. Grace, what? You have to pay the bills for him? No. Okay, I hope that he's giving you money and you're paying the bills. She said the youngest one, he liked to spend money a lot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're going to have some like that, right? They're going to spend the money and not pay their bills. And then the bills will be staying there and just stacking up and stacking up. Oh my goodness, that is still funny, Grace. Jeez, Grace says you have to pay the bills for him. If he's giving you the money to pay the bills, that's okay. But if you're paying the bills on your own money, Grace, no, don't do it. Just sit him down and talk to him. And tell him, no, you need to take care of your bills. When you get paid, that's one of the number one things that you should do first above anything else. Pay your bills. Figure out what bills you got to pay this week. Pay those bills. And then the next week, if you got maybe a $20 or $30 to spare to do something for yourself, so be. or put it into a little savings, right? But don't encourage to pay no bills for them. No, no. If they call you or text you and say, Mom, can you help me make up $50 to pay this bill? I'm going to send it back next week when I get paid. Okay, no problem. I ain't got no problem with that. But don't text me or call me to pay no bill for you. No, not happening. Because I'm going to tell you, if I pay your bill, how am I going to pay mine? Who going to pay mine? Grace said, no, no, no. He does not pay me for the money back. What? What to do? Grace? No, Grace. No, you're encouraging him. No, don't pay his bills. Let the bills get shut off, Grace. No. Sit him down and talk to him, Grace. That's what you got to do. Grace said what to do. Sit him down. Tell him, son, I need to talk to you like a mother. I want to talk to you about your spending and your bills. Tell him, you got to know what's the most important first, son. You need to pay these bills first. Then you could spend if you got any left over. But I would encourage you to also save. Grace, you got to sit him down and talk to him. You can't pay his bills. What's going to happen if you're no longer around? Who going to pay them bills for him? No, Grace. If you talk to him and he still won't pay the bills, don't pay them either. Let the bill get turned off. Whether it's his phone, or whatever. When it get turned off, then he will understand what you was trying to explain to him. Let him be in the dark. If it's his light bill, if it's a water bill, let him gotta come and catch some water from your house or somebody else's house to take a bath. And trust me, he will make sure that he pay them bills the next time. You gotta do that. Tough love. All right? Don't encourage him in that. No. Because when he get a wife, what is he gonna do? Is he going to still wait for his mama to pay his bills, Grace? No. No wife ain't going to come and have him still spending and sitting down waiting for his mama to pay his bills. No woman is going to put up with that. No. Unless she's a gold digger and like to, use people as well. So, Grace, that's what to do. That's my recommendation to you, Grace. Anybody else got any feedback for Grace? Grace want to know what to do because the son does not pay her back the money when she pay his bills. Anybody else got any other ideas other than talking to the boy? Talk to him, Grace. That's my opinion there for you. My suggestion, sorry. So Grace said when hear you do not pay the bills, they remind you 3 times. Okay, here where you are, they remind you 3 times. When 4th time you do not pay the bill, has to face with government. Oh, Jesus, really? Oh, wow. Okay, so they remind you 3 times. So, Grace, this is what I want to know now then. At which time are you paying the bill? Are you waiting till the 2nd reminder? Or are you waiting till they remind him 3 times and then you pay it for him? I'm curious now. Because he's taking advantage of his mama. And how old is he now, Grace? The one that's not paying the bills. How old is he? Selma said, well, I'm very sorry. If my name is not on it, I ain't paying. I ain't paying for it. Exactly, Grace. Exactly, Selma. I am with you there on that one. If my name in there, I'm sorry. I'm not paying on it. No. Guys, honestly, let me tell you. My children, they were under my phone plan with T-Mobile for years and years and years. Let me tell you, after my daughter moved out my house, obviously she owned now, she got rent, light bill, internet bill, because now they ain't getting no cable and all of that because they want all the expenses. She started slacking on the cell phone bill. Sometimes the date come, because I give her a date, even though it's way past my payment time, because I already paid, but I given her opportunity. She starts slacking, months go by. I text her, I say, Tiffany, where's the phone bill money? She said, oh, Mom, you won't believe that I had all of this thing, my car payment, my this, my that. Okay, all right, Tiffany, okay, no problem. Guys, let me tell you, after 5 months, I text her and say, you know what, Tiffany? You and your brother, meaning my oldest son, y'all old enough now. Y'all been in my plan now for about 6 years. I think it's time y'all get your own phone plan. Because my bill is like $300 and something and y'all not paying nothing. And I'm hitting hard times right now since your brother moved out. So y'all need to get your own phone plan. So start looking. Oh, Mom, but I don't know if I can afford a cell phone bill. And they're going to want to charge me $90. I said, so how much you supposed to be paying me? $50, right? But you're rather going to pay $90. I said, Tiffany, get your own phone plan. Maybe if y'all fall back, I might think about letting you come back. But for now, y'all get off my plan so I can get my bill lower. I did it with her, and I did it with her brother, which was my oldest son. That's how I got two of them off my phone plan. Tell them to get it, pay when the bills when themselves. Period. And since then, they never look back. But out of the kindness of my heart, I allowed my daughter back in December or November to get a phone under my plan because sometimes hers is not working. And I tell her, you cannot be out there driving at night coming from work with no phone ain't working. And you got to be texting me from this number or this place telling me call you a tow truck. I said, no. Go to T-Mobile. I can put you on my under my plan so they can let you get a phone for now. And you will got two phones. And that's how she got another phone under my plan. But I told her it's not a big deal because it was only $20 to add her on, even though I'm paying for the phone. So I let her slide. But Ruth Gordon said, I, as a mother, wouldn't pay his bills because he has to learn to sustain by himself. Exactly, Grace. I hope you heard that, Grace. Ruth is saying she will not be paying his bills, and I agree. The moment that one thing get cut off, Grace, the moment that one of his bills get cut, trust me, he will learn. He got to learn the hard way. Grace say he has no girlfriend, and I told his girlfriend never borrow money to him. I told his girlfriend never borrow money to him. I told the girlfriend be strict with him. So Grace, if you're telling the girlfriend that, you got to be strict with him too. Do not pay any of his bills, Grace. No. No, don't do it. Otherwise, he will never learn. He got to learn the hard way. So Grace, don't pay no bills for him. Please don't. Especially not paying you back. No, don't do it. That's encouraging him. Enabling. Linda Muhammad said, as long as she keeps doing this, he will not stop. You are enabling him. Yes, Grace. Yes, we got to tell you the truth. We got to tell you the truth. You are enabling him by paying the bills. That's why I say, sit down with him. Have a talk with him. Don't just wait till 1 month and just stop paying. Give him the talk first so that he understands that you're not going to pay no more his bills. He got to pay the bills on his own. So he can't say, oh, well, Mom, I thought you was going to pay the bill this month. And then you just suddenly stop. You already told him that you're no longer going to pay his bills. He got to start taking responsibility and paying these bills on his own. So as of next month, start making sure that you pay these bills. So if you tell him again, he can't say, oh, my mom just stopped paying my bills just like that. What am I going to do? No, you told him. She said he's 28 years old, and I'm so happy he did not get problems with the government. And yeah, that is true as well. I'm happy you don't get problems with the government either. But that's why when you sit down and you talk to him, you will let him know the importance of paying them bills and not getting to a place where he get in trouble with the government. Oh my goodness. Because he's working, right, Grace? He's working. But apparently he's lavishing his money on what he feel like doing with it. But your money got to pay his bills. No. 28 years old, soon to be 30. No. She said, I paid a lot for him. His girlfriend is so much wonder why I said be strict with him. And he got girlfriend too? No. No, don't do it, Grace. Don't do it. Because then, if you're no longer paying it or you're no longer around, guess what? He going to be expecting that girlfriend to pay his way and to be paying his bills as well. He has to learn responsibilities as a man, especially when they start getting children. Is his mama going to be around to pay the bills and to do all the stuff for his children too? No. No, Grace, you got to turn that around for him. Please do. She said, my other two children are 180 grandmothers. Oh, my goodness. They're different, right? All children are different in their own way. Every time I always tell him, Mark, let me tell you, when you get old enough, I want you, first thing to do when you're on your own, pay your bills. Pay your bills first above anything else. Pay your bills. Grace said now with his girlfriend, he has to pay for everything. Also, they have 2 rabbits. He has to pay. Oh my God. My God. Somebody that ain't paying the bills got their mama paying it and they gonna get 2 rabbits too that you gotta feed. Not only feed but take care of. Oh my goodness. Grace, that's too much. Lord have mercy. Let him learn some responsibility. Give us an update when you have that talk with him. Talk to him, Grace, and then come back and share with us what happened when you had that talk with him about making sure he pay his bills and being more responsible. Ruth Garden says, suppose something happened to me suddenly, I'm not able to pay his bills, it would ruin his life. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you're not there to pay his bills no more, you're not there to buy food no more, you're not there to pay whatever or do whatever. Hello? What's going to happen to this child or these children? What's going to be their next step? Are they going to end up on the street? And even if they're going to live with family members, auntie, cousins, whatever, you think that them people are going to do the same thing you was doing? No, they will not. They will not. They will now show that child tough love and what it means to go out there and work hard. So you better let them learn it from in the house. Don't wait till one day when you're not here and you grave turning because no, you're not there to do all this for Rodney and what's going to happen to Rodney? Oh my God, and who's going to take care of him? Learn the children to take care of themselves so that when you're not here, we're not here forever. But Selma said Grace needs to cut the navel string. Enough is enough, Grace. She said Grace needs to have that talk with your son. Tell him, I'm no longer going to pay your bills. You're old enough. You need to take responsibility. Learn responsibility. Start paying your own bills from next month or whenever the bill's due again. You got to tell him. You have to have that talk. Don't just tell the girlfriend. Have that talk so he understands that you are no longer going to pay those bills. So he can't depend on you anymore. But Sophia Morgan said, Simply Sweet Peach, when my 2 kids started working, I sat them down and told them they are going to contribute to the bills in the house. That's how you do it. Take whichever one you want, right? That way, they wouldn't be a problem in society. They'll follow from then till now. They have followed from then till now. That's how you do it, darling. Exactly. That's how you do it. Yep. And that's the best way. And again, that's not being harsh. That's not saying that, oh, I only want you to go to work so you can pay a bill. No, because you're not taking all their money. You're not telling them every 2 weeks, if you make $250 or $280, you need to put all that in bills. No. If the bill is $100, you pay that bill. And whatever else you do with your money is up to you. But I recommend that you save some of this money as well, because I always put that in there for a rainy day, right? So, Mercy Kid, thank you so much. Happy Wednesday, Simply Sweet Beach. Thank you for the 1,000 stars. Appreciate you, darling. So Grace said, no, his girlfriend does not pay anything. I love to support his girlfriend. She should save money, and he should pay. Well, to be very honest, Grace, if they're living together, let me say that part, if they're living together, I wouldn't say that she should save her money and he pay everything. No, she should still contribute. Even if he is paying bills, she can at least buy the food. She has to contribute something. Don't sit back there and make him do everything and she save her money and go spend it to beautify herself. No, she should do something, even if it's buying the food, if they live together. But if they don't, then yeah, she can do whatever she want to do with her money because they're not living together. So Grace, don't encourage her to do that either if they're living together, to save her money. No, she can at least buy the food and let him pay the bills. That's just me, you know. She said, my younger son is so shocked why I am supporting his girlfriend. Grace, oh my God, no, Grace. Now you've been paying the youngest one bills, and now you're supporting the girlfriend too. No, these people need to be responsible. They're old enough. He's 28. How old is the girlfriend, Grace? Grace said, my youngest son is about fast 2 years not with me. Okay, my younger son, okay, past 2 years not with me. This is the things I say, girlfriend, my experience to girlfriend. Well, your experience to girlfriend as the mother, but also don't let her fall into a place where she's living with him and think that he has to do everything, bills, food, everything. No. If she's working, she should contribute as well with something. And that's why I said maybe food, cleaning supplies, stuff like that. Let him deal with all the immediate bills and rent. Really, Grace? He will have to learn the hard way. Grace is saying that, no, the younger son is difficult to change. He would have to learn the hard way, Grace. If he don't learn the hard way, he will never change. You might be saying he's difficult to change, but if he gets to a place where change has to occur, is when he will change. Trust me. Don't pay one of his bills or two, and you will see how quick he changed. Trust me. Trust me. You have to try it. Don't knock it before you try it. Yes, we say people are hard to change, but how will we know if we're not trying to implement change on them or bring change about? Not because somebody's stuck in their own way for 15 years of their life. Don't mean that they must continue like that for the rest of their life. They can change. Trust me, they can. They can change. You have to I want to say make them change, but let things happen that let them understand that they need to change, right? So Grace is saying, look for a woman always difficult in his life. I love to support a woman. When the girlfriend get a child, better to have some money saved. And you are right, absolutely, but not because when a child comes, better to have money saved. Doesn't mean that she can't contribute. No, if they're living together again, Grace, it sounds like they're living together. She should still contribute something. Everything should not have to be on the man. I'm just saying. Especially when it comes to food, household cleaning supplies, those kind of things. She can contribute to that. Nothing wrong with that. And let him pay the bills. Let him pay the bills, okay? But you might be saying that he's hard to change, maybe because in the past you might have said some things to him and he didn't make no change. But if you stop paying one of his bills or two, so that he would understand the value of paying his bills, and then the next month you say, oh, this is the second notice. He's still in paid. Oh my God, let me pay it before you get in trouble with the government. There you go. He already got you. Because now you're back to paying it again. I would let him just go down and I would remind him on the second notice, son, I told you I was not going to pay these bills no more. This is your second notice. You better pay this bill before the government come for you or before you get in trouble with the government. You have to tell him and let him learn the hard way. So Grace, let me ask a question, right? Let's say you continue to go down this cycle, this path of paying his bills. What's going to happen when you're no longer here? Who's he going to get in trouble with? Not with the government if he don't pay the bills? So let him learn from now. But Groove is saying you can't love your kids to the extent of spoiling them. Exactly. Do your part, and if it doesn't work out, you wouldn't blame yourself for what happened. Facts. Exactly. You just said it right there. You don't have to go to that place of spoiling them, and then you can't tell them certain things because you already done spoiled them too much. They too far gone. Who did that? You did. You did. Who's to blame? You are to blame because you're the one that did it and got them like that. So Grace said to change sometimes, unfortunately, not to pay bills. They have to go to prison. Jesus. I did not want him to face with prison. I don't think that he will get to that point, Grace. I just personally don't think that he would be working and making money and allow himself to go to jail for not paying his bills. Trust me. If 2 months came and you didn't pay that bill and you remind him, son, this is your second notice. If you don't pay this bill, third notice, that's your last time. And then you can get in trouble. He's not going to want to get in trouble. But if you sit there and you're like, oh my God, this is the second time. Let me pay this bill because otherwise he can go to jail. Then he got you there again. He's going to continue the cycle. And again, I don't think that he would allow himself to go to jail for not paying them bills. I'm just saying, especially if he's working and he can do it. It was different if he wasn't working or something happened and he fell on hard times, Grace. But no, you got to break that cycle. No. I know as a parent, the second notice come, you get worried. Oh my God, if the third notice comes now, then there's not going to be a fourth, because the fourth time he's going to end in trouble with the government. Let it go till the third time. And you remind him at the second, though, of what's going to happen, his consequences. Otherwise, he will never change. I'm sorry to tell you. He will never. And you're not going to be here forever on this earth. Think of it that way. All right, Grace, which son is that? Because I know you said you have 3. She said today, unless you make that he was like that before. Grace said today my son has changed 180 grad positive. I am happy about it. My son laughed and he said, Mom, try to write a book about him. Which son? Because I know you said you got 3 and they're all different. So yes, you know, sometimes people think that children are hard to change or hard to turn around, but it really depends on what you're doing to enable that child. It really depends on what you are allowing them to freely have. Okay, example. If you have a child that's living at you and they are 25, 26, whatever age they are, you're still paying the bills, whether it's their cell phone bill, okay, you're providing food for them, whatever. And you continue to do that. You don't never tell them anything. You don't tell them get a job, find 2 jobs that they need to pay their way, to pay their bill. If you don't tell them nothing, you think that they're going to be bothered? They will never be bothered. They will continue to let it be the same cycle over and over and over and over for years of their life because you allowed it. So they never learn no responsibility. They don't have the responsibility of doing nothing at all other than letting you do it for them. So they have to learn the hard way in this life. So I'm just saying, Grace, maybe that was your son's situation that you were sharing, and maybe it has turned around, or maybe this is one of your other sons, maybe. But Betty Boy said, tough love hurts, but it works. Amen. You said it right there. Tough love. It hurts, but it works. Amen to that. I love that. Joycelyn Baker, thank you. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Let's see here. You're welcome, Grace. You're welcome. Christine Graham said, I let my son pay both of our phone bills every month. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. Because, hello, if he paying the cell phone bill and you are doing other things, you understand nothing wrong with that at all, to be honest. So that is a good practice as well. Definitely. Oh, yes. Definitely, my people. Nothing wrong with that. I tell you, even if Mark want to order food from someplace and Mark got $10 or $12 on his Cash App, right? Mark would say, Mom, can you send me $6 so I can order this such and such food or whatever you want to order? Okay, Mark, why do I have to send money for you to order food when they got food in the kitchen? That's the first thing I'm going to ask him. But Mom, I feel like eating this, or I feel like eating that. So why don't you order something else that is less to match the money that you already got? Then he will say, Mom, please, I'm going to work. I'm going to work for it, Mom. Whatever you want me to do. I could clean the floor, mop the floor, whatever, Mom. I'm going to work for it, is what he going to say. So I don't just say, okay, no problem, and I send it. No, I'm going to give him a little challenge there. So order something that's cheaper. But we got food in the kitchen, Mark. What are you ordering food for? The first things that I tell him, I don't just say no problem and go and cash. No, I don't do it like that. Julie Peter King said yesterday was my 64th birthday. My goodness. Happy belated birthday, Julie Peter King. Wishing you many more, darling. Barbara Lee, I see you in there. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you, thank you. Put some birthday wishes in there. I know it's the day after for Julie Peter King. And I hope you had a wonderful day, darling. Vanessa Houston said, nice topic. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Yes, I know that a lot of people think, oh, oh, it's being too harsh to the children. No, it's being too this. No, it's not being too harsh. It all depends on how you put it out to your child and the things that you say. It's not being too harsh. Think about it how I think of life. What if I'm not here tomorrow? What if I'm gone? Right? What's going to happen to my child? What's going to happen? Oh my God. Is he going to know how to go and pay this bill? Is he going to know how to do this? All these are things that you got to think about. All of these are things you have to think about. So, because I can't say that nobody will take care of your children better than you, because there's some people out there that will take care of some people's children better than them. But do your part while you're here on this earth and learn your children independence, the value of hard work. Independence is a major part of it as well. Independence, so that when you are not around or the father not around, that child know how to sustain independently on their own without anybody else. Well, I mean, they got other people around, but, they won't have to depend on others. Peter said, I gave my kids and three graduated from college. The oldest one didn't, but she is making good money also. That's wonderful. And we know that all children are different, right? Some might want to go to college, one of them, the rest might not want to go to college, but they still go and work, and they work hard, and they still understand the value of hard work and maintaining on their own. Because they can't call mama. They can't call you for everything. They can't call the father for everything. They can't call auntie for everything. No, it don't work like that. Because these other people, auntie, daddy, and the mama, they also got their bills and their responsibilities to take care of as well. So CC is not adding you. Let me take it off and request again. Let them learn the value of hard work from early age. There's plenty of people that they got children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews. And from the age of 6, 7, they bring bread, peanut butter, plastic spoon or whatever. Learn the children how to do things for themselves, how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Put a placemat there, even if you got to buy placemats. Nobody don't really use placemat that much anymore, right? But you buy a couple personally for that reason. So the child is not making a mess. And even if they make mess, learn them to clean up too. So that they would understand, hey, you made that mess, you start wiping it up. You know what I mean? So, okay, stuff. Okay. Learn them all of those things from a very early age, my people. It's okay when you and a child is by yourself. When both of my oldest kids were gone, let me tell you guys something. When I had COVID, I didn't mean to call that name. This 2025, it was 5 years. Did I have that? No, it wasn't 5 years. Sorry, 2022. So Mark was what? Mark was probably 12. And even before that, let me tell y'all something. I was so sick, down and out. I had to depend on Mark to make me ginger tea, make me something to eat, so I can at least get some hot noodles and stuff down my stomach to keep giving me strength. I had to depend on Mark, and he was only 12, to do all them things for me. And I think, like I said before, even before then, he was doing for himself as well. So you got to learn them from early, because there's times that you're not going to feel well enough to even got the strength to get out of bed, and those children around you, hey, make them do something for you, so that's just what I'm saying. Betty said we need to prepare our children for this life, cruel world, how to survive. Amen. Exactly to that, darling. You said it. Hi, Caddy, how are you?
I'm okay, and you?
Lady in pink. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. You've been wearing pink very often now. I love it. I love it.
Right?
It's beautiful on you.
I don't know. I've been wearing a lot of colors these days.
Yes, thank you, Jennifer. Yes, you're right. But it's absolutely pretty on you.
Thank you. How are you? How is everybody? Hope you're doing well.
Yes.
Hope everybody's doing well on the platform. Are you all sitting pretty? Because pretty boys.
Pretty boy.
Let me remove it from
pretty
the from the Bluetooth.
Pretty boys don't want to pay bills. They don't want to cook. They don't want to clean. Uh-oh. CC, what happened? Oh, my goodness. Come back quick, CC, because I got to leave soon. She said, are you sitting pretty? Oh, my goodness. On top of the ones for your daughters, don't think that they're too pretty or they too tasty. Mom, I can't wash the dishes. My nails. Hello. Get some gloves. Keep gloves in the house. So when they want to give them excuses, and I'm not saying that they will, but if they want to give them excuses, hello, go get some gloves and start making this happen, okay? I ain't worried about no gloves. Don't worry about no nails, I mean. Oh, God, let's hope that I connect you, Caddy.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry. I took off my earphones and removed it from Bluetooth so I can hear you because I couldn't hear you.
Keep talking while I bring my computer up. Keep talking.
Yeah, and getting ready.
Yeah.
Pretty boys do not cook. Pretty boys do not take care of women. Pretty boys do not do hard work. Pretty boys do not go out of the house to look for work. The work comes to look for them. And if it's not available, tough luck, they will wait. Tomorrow is another day. And they will stay pretty and pretty and pretty. And that's what they do. They go to the gym. They go to the gym. They wake up, they drink some water, and they blend some fruits. Or maybe they say, you know what? No fruits today. I'm going to blend some vegetables. Yes, they blend some vegetables, add avocado, and put all these things on it. And then they go to the gym. At the gym, they have a fresh new towel. They hang it on their neck. They walk around and they look for the next bait where they are going to exercise their manhood for that night. And then they come back. When they come back home, they're going to sleep because the muscles needs to relax. These muscles, they need to relax, unwind them because they have used them in the gym. What I would say to them, just go and find a job. Your job, work is also gym. Because if you have to wake up in the morning, you rush, you catch the train, or you catch whatever vehicle you're going to take. If you're going to use your bicycle, you ride to work on your bicycle. You've already been to the gym. And guess what? Somebody's going to pay you for it. So why not do that? So yes, these pretty boys, they do nothing at all. But I'm going to say that young woman who is already stuck with a pretty boy, if you like him, for the moment that you like him, let him put in the work. Good morning, Ruth. Let him put in the work. How does he put in the work? Make an agreement. Hey, you want to use electricity? You pay. You want to use water? You pay. You don't have to pay by the month, pay by the day, or pay by the week. At the end of every week, you pay. Because you like him, you want to spend time with him. He will come and tell you what you think I'm going to be responsible for you, what you think we should share the bill. Why should you share the bill? I don't live here. I'm just living with you. Okay. What about your own permanent bill? Pay your permanent bill. Pay your own things. Ride your own horse. Pedal your own things. Everything you're going to do it on your own. And then when we're going to go out, you have to do 50% of the bill, because if it's my car, remember, you have to pay the fuel. Yes, you have to pay for the fuel. You have to pay for the food you eat. I'm not responsible for you, just like you are not responsible for me. So yes, for me, I think that if the young woman likes him, they're going to be able to enjoy each other. They're going to be able to use each other. It stops there. Anything financial, anything financial that we have to share, no. It's not going to happen. You pay your own way, I pay my own way. And that's how love gets to work out. So for those of us who are thinking, okay, it's not going to work, it will work because we like each other. We want to use each other.
Right?
Yeah, we like each other. We want to use each other. You have something down there that I want. I have something down there that you want. Not a problem. But any other
Right. Yeah.
financial commitment, emotional investment, no. You pay your own way. Otherwise,
True.
just like somebody said previously, not happening. You
Mm.
must go. Don't
Period.
spend.
Exactly.
You don't spend. You go.
True.
Yes.
You are
So
right.
that's how I see it. And but I think you have to go to work now, so I'm going to leave you. And
Yeah.
I hope you have a nice day. And all of you too in the forum, I hope you also have a nice day
Thank you
and sit
so much.
pretty in your pink.
And your pink? What?
Yes, sit pretty in your pink. When you sit in your pink, it just,
Jesus.
yes, sweet pitch, it just means that
Yeah.
be a feminine. Don't think that I'm going to be a man, or I'm going to be strong, and I'm going to and then expect one guy to just come and sweep you off your feet and start taking care of you. You
True.
either be,
You're right.
yes, you either be
Exactly.
a woman. It's true, whichever way you see it. You
True.
either be a woman, you sit pretty in your pink, or you be in your white and you be neutral,
Yeah.
and the two of you share everything. Every commitment is 50-50.
Yes. Amen. You're right.
I choose to be in my pink.
Me too. I choose to be in my pink and my red and my yellow.
Now, well, so then that in your pink and
But
your red
but
and your
even though
yellow.
CC, but even though I'm in my pink, my red, and my yellow, I'm still gonna pay my bills first, no matter what.
Yeah, so that means you are sitting in your conscious pink.
Yes, exactly. I will
Very,
never
very
let no
conscious.
my, I would never let no my bills first. Hazel, thank you for the stars. My bills come first.
Yeah, because if you don't pay your bills, you go out in the street.
Yeah,
We're hearing
you're right.
we're hearing about a lot of people who are out in the street because they don't pay their bills.
True.
You must
You're
pay
right about that.
your bills. And Sweet Peach, there was somebody who was celebrating their birthday today. Who was it?
Yesterday, Julie Peter King.
Oh, Julie Peter. Yeah, and today, oh, she was celebrating yesterday.
Yesterday
I
was
know.
her birthday. Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay,
weren't here.
okay.
Pauline
Happy
Johnson,
birthday,
thank you so
Julia.
much for 3 coffees. Appreciate you, darling. Yeah, yesterday was her birthday.
Happy birthday, Julie. Hope you had a wonderful time with your
Yes.
family. You had a lot of romance. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Well, let me go because I have approximately 7 minutes.
Yes. So I've got to go, guys. Have a
Thank
lovely
you.
day. See you on the highways. And if you see you, don't forget to give me a nudge. Say
Right?
hi, babe.
I love that. Thank you so much, Caddy. Oh my
Bye-bye.
God. Bye bye. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. Thank you for interacting. Sorry, that's my clock in telling me don't forget to punch in. Otherwise, they're going to say you didn't punch in the clock this morning. Okay, so let me try to keep this phone alive. One moment, guys. Because this phone, if I don't keep it on something, it will go dark. Then I gotta plug it in just to get it open. All right. Yes, my people. So I appreciate you all. Great conversation. That's what it's all about. Sharing with each other. Somebody else can learn. Somebody else can start turning things around. Like Grace, right? We told her, don't pay your children's bills. And anybody else that paying their children's bills, don't pay them. Let them learn the responsibilities of paying their own bills. Otherwise, they're going to be dependent on you. And then when you're no longer here, guess what? Who's going to pay the bills? Who's going to pay? Is God going to drop some money from the sky for them and say, oh, don't worry, your mama's up here in heaven with me, but she asked me to drop down this money this month to pay your bills? It don't work like that, my people. Learn to pay the bills. Daphne Neal, thank you so much for the stars. Thank you to everybody send the stars, share the video, just being here. And I will see you all on Friday morning with another conversation. Anything you want us to talk about, even if you yourself have a situation, whether it's with one of your kids or with your husband or whatever, or a family member, send it to the inbox. We'll talk about it without calling your name or mentioning you. We will just talk about the situation. So enjoy the rest of your day, my people. Thank you all. Bye-bye.